Hey there, hi there, ho there. We're live. It's the 1st of fucking February. Oh my God. Tomorrow's Groundhog Day? I think tomorrow's Groundhog Day. I had a completely different intro revolving around the fact that I'd be starting the stream solo. I'm no longer starting the stream solo. Nixie, hi.
Hi.
So we're gonna start the stream. Here,
Yeah.
You ready for an intro?
Let's go.
Let's hit that intro.
Might be my arrogance, but ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that.
Nothing like Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, to bring you into a show. How you doing? It's Tuesday. What an amazing day for a parade or of some kind. Stuttering Kiwis in the house, so it's Fake Ass Twat. Good to see you guys. Fill on, fill on in. Let everybody know that we are live right now, right here, kicking ass, taking names. Yeah, now I got everything flip-flopped. I was going to open with Brady, get him out of the way. Maybe I still should, because you don't care.
Yeah, you know what? You do what you had planned.
No, I'm just saying you don't care about Brady. You don't care about Brady. Do you care about Tom Brady?
Not really.
Well, do you know who Tom Brady is?
I know who he is. He's the guy that Family Guy made fun of. So he's an athlete. I get.
No, he's not an athlete. Well, he is an athlete, but that's not. I'm not even. There's no hyperbole in this. I think you can make the conversation. Tom Brady's the greatest professional athlete to ever live.
That's the answer I was going for.
Oh, okay. I sussed it out. That's what I thought you were saying. Asshole.
Survey says, ding, 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 ding.
7 Super Bowl rings. 24 seasons or 22 seasons, something. He's 44 years old, hanging it up.
Well, technically, that. If he has 7 Super Bowl rings, that makes him technically qualify as a superhero, does it not? Like, you get the 5 rings for.
Well, he's been a hero in Super Bowls. And then you get
the Infinity Stones. There were 5 of those, so he's got more than most superheroes.
Right. Yeah. There you go. That's good Marvel logic for us all.
That's my way of understanding it.
It works.
7 Dragon Balls.
7 Dragon Balls. Now that's a good one. Now
Yeah,
that's important. Yeah, that's important. But so it's not. This wasn't a first round pick. This wasn't the number 1 overall pick. Tom Brady was like a 6th rounder. Late. These guys don't make rosters, especially at quarterback. And he got in. He worked his way onto the team that had a de facto starter. Drew Bledsoe was the starter of New England Patriots at the time, and he was young and he was in his prime, and he was going to be that guy for a while. Tom Brady comes in as a rookie, works his ass off, stays in, and then stays ready. Drew Bledsoe, by the hand of fate, gets hurt right as they're going into the playoffs. Tom Brady picks up the fucking pieces, and they win the goddamn Super Bowl with this rookie. Or it might have been a second-year player. I don't know about
rookie. Right place, right time, right gift.
Yeah. And he was able to handle everything. He was able to handle it. This guy is something else, man. There's just something different. He's wired. The only other guy that I can put in the same category as Brady, and only on championships, is I don't think he was as great of a player on the court as Tom Brady was on the field. And that's Bill Russell, who won 10 NBA championships. Now, some players, or some people will say those 10 were in a soft era, and you might, whatever, but so were some of Brady's. So it's just, I don't know, 199th pick in the 6th round. That's unfucking believable. And you can hate this guy all you want, and there's a lot of people who do, but it's unbelievable what he accomplished. It's unreal. And you know what's great? So his entire career, I hated him for so long. Everybody was like, he's a system cornerback. It's the Patriots. It's Belichick. Blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, after like 20 seasons with the Patriots, it's like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to go and win a Super Bowl with someone else. Everyone was like, ha, 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 ha. And then he picks Tampa, and everyone's like, ha, 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 ha. And he's like, all right, now we won a Super Bowl. Put my dick in your mouth. And then he almost goes back to back on his way out the door because, man, they should still be playing. Man, fuck.
Wow.
Fuck. It was a rough one. I wanted to see them go all the way and see Brady go out that way, double, just like make no doubt. He went to like 10 Super Bowls. It's unreal what this guy did.
Uh-huh.
He just won. And his numbers are amazing. He's won MVP multiple times. He's been a Super Bowl MVP, league MVP, this dude. And he did it in an era of great quarterbacks. I mean, he played with Peyton Manning and Drew Bledsoe. Why don't I go back to Drew Brees? I did it the opposite way earlier. Good Christ. Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, like fucking all these. And then these new young kids who are just hungry and insanely talented. He's been around them all, and he played against them, and he still won 7 titles.
God,
it's unbelievable.
Damn.
I know you don't care.
Hey, I'm trying, right? I'm trying.
Yeah, I can hear the care leaving your body. Your body. Ow. Can we talk about Tom Brady? Ow. You know he's married to a super. Oh, here we go. See, look what I'm going to do for you. He's married to one of the biggest supermodels in the history of the world. I think she is the financially the most successful supermodel of all time, Gisele Bündchen.
I have no idea who that is.
You're a girl.
I'm a bad girl.
Oh, yes, you are, darling.
Not in that sense.
Oh, really now? Oh, really now? Well, fix it. You should be. Why not?
Ow.
You know what lies at the heart of every good, squeaky clean girl?
A bad girl.
A very dirty bad girl.
Lady in the streets.
Ooh.
Something else in the
Freak in the sheets.
I couldn't remember what it was, but my mind was looming towards a word that I probably shouldn't have used.
She's a lady.
Lady in the streets, hooker in the streets. What?
A hooker in the street. What? No, you don't want to pay. You don't remember. None of the slots that you want to stick something in, they're not for credit cards. Okay.
That only works for Pretty Woman.
What, credit card? Why, he swiped her?
No, like not lady.
They charge it. Big mistake. Big.
Big mistake. Big.
That'd be funny though. That'd be a great deleted scene. Richard Gere just fucking giving old Julie Roberts the credit card swipe up the Hershey Highway.
Oh my god.
That is fucking incredible. That's Oscar winning.
And they both do schneef after.
Right. Then she does a dick dinger. And then he hoovers schneef off of her navel.
They could redo the dental floss scene where he's like, oh my god, she's doing drugs.
But this time, they're actually doing drugs.
But they're actually doing, this is how you properly do.
But they're doing them together. And he's rich, so he's got access to great drugs.
Like, you don't do that with a $10 bill. You do it with a $100 bill.
The ink's different.
It's cleaner. Less hands have touched it.
That's right. The pole have not touched this. No holes. Sorry, darling. But no holes have touched this bill.
Oh.
I don't know why Richard Gere became British.
He kind of looks
he
like
was my I think my first man crush was Richard Gere. I believe so. And do you want to take a guess for what movie?
An Officer and a Gentleman?
No, I don't. That movie's not sexy.
I don't know. It's got that scene that everyone parodies, like where he picks her up and then puts the hat on her. Demi Moore. I don't know.
No, fuck Demi Moore. I love Demi Moore, but fuck her. The sexiest movie Richard Gere's ever done. He's done a couple sexy ones, but let me tell you, motherfucking First Night. Have you seen First Night?
Nope.
Oh, it's the best telling of Camelot. It's the best telling of Guinevere Lancelot. Oh, Sean Connery is fucking. Oh my god, it's amazing. Wow. He's king.
Sean Connery.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And he doesn't batter any women.
Oh, well, that's a plus,
That's right, Carl. Tom Brady, Giselle might be 7 inches shorter than him, but standing on her money, she towers. 400 milli she's worth. Tommy's worth 250.
Ooh.
They're a half a Billy plus couple. Woo!
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 God damn, that is you.
Yeah. That's what that's what should make you say yeah right there. That's what I said. I said yeah that you know of.
I know.
That's what we know of. Well, yeah. Tom Brady's probably evil. He's probably worth billions on the evil market.
Probably.
Where were we at? Schneefen or the Schneefen and Pretty Woman?
There was some Schneefen and Pretty Woman, and Richard Gere was, I don't know.
My first man crush. First night,
your
sexy.
First man crush.
He was. Then David Boreanaz took his place.
That's fair. But then, yeah, he definitely has a high sex appeal. But he's always looked like the older guy.
Who?
That's the thing. Richard Gere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
always. Like, even when he was young, he still looked like the older guy. Like,
he's a real good actor, though.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Mothman Prophecies?
No.
Oh, my God. Really?
It's
a horror movie.
Oh.
It's actually.
I didn't even know he'd been in a horror movie.
Yeah. What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
See, we only ever get like the really, really super, super, super famous American movies come over, like Pretty Woman and Officer and a Gentleman.
Mothman Prophecies did pretty good. That was a pretty hyped up movie. Mothman became real popular at the time, and just.
Yeah, but it wasn't Supernova where it came over.
No, true. But for a horror movie, it did well, is what I'm saying. I mean, like, because horror movies don't do regular numbers. You pop a hundo millo in a horror movie, you're doing really well.
Oh, that's fair. But then I've only ever seen him in rom-coms. That's literally it. And they're all with what's the tits? Julia Roberts.
Well, he's done 2 movies with her, right?
I think it's 3.
He did Pretty Woman and Runaway Bride.
Oh.
What else?
I thought there was another one.
What is it? Name it. I don't fucking know.
I'm drawing a blank, so I'm probably making that up. I kind of thought that they were another. I thought they were another Meg Ryan and fucking Tom Hanks, like where they just kept doing fucking movies.
Well, how many did they do? They did Harry Met Sally and fucking Sleepless in Seattle. What else?
And You've Got Mail.
Oh yeah, You've Got Mail.
And
did they do
I'm
Sleepless
sure there's
in Seattle?
another one. Yeah, they did.
They were both in that?
See, You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle to me are so
Same
similar
movie.
that I forget which movie is which. If you showed me a scene, I would be able to tell
I
you.
just did that. I thought they were the same fucking movie. That's why I counted them as one. They're the same fucking flick.
I'm sure there's more as well. There was a whole list of Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
But they're not the greatest on-screen couple. They're not the greatest on-screen couple, though, in my opinion.
Okay, who's the greatest on-screen couple?
Oh, it's not even close.
And are they actually a couple in real life?
No, but I bet they banged.
Okay.
Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah, no,
They're amazing.
I literally just watched 50 First Dates after watching The Wedding Singer the other day.
They got such good chemistry.
Fucking
Wedding Singer, fuck everything else. Like full fucking stop. Wedding Singer is a great movie. Like it's just it's campy and it's corny at times, but that's a fucking well put together. It's his best movie in my opinion. Like from a movie standpoint put together, that movie's awesome. It's got great songs too.
That is a pretty bold statement.
What do you put in front of it? Happy Gilmore? That's just nostalgia talking. It's not a great movie.
I don't like that film, and I told you. I think I have told you this before.
I
but
think so. Yeah.
Every single time we had a free lesson in school, they would reel in the old TV, and we'd always watch Happy Gilmore. Every one lesson we had a free lesson, and then we had another one in another place, and they put the same fucking movie on.
That's fantastic.
We were like, can we just fast forward it to the bit that we got to in the last one, so that we don't have to watch the same fucking thing all over again? No. Like it was multiple. They hammered that movie into us. But I don't actually like Happy Gilmore anymore. It's been overdone.
So what did you pick? You didn't pick Mr. Deeds, did you?
No, Jason.
Oh no, I know what yours is. I know what yours is. I know what it is.
What?
Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome. It's Little
It's
Nicky.
not. I hadn't seen that until I was an adult. Believe it.
I thought that was. All right, then what is it?
Yep. Well, okay. So the only Christmas movie that I like.
Oh my fucking god. That's not even. Come on, that's not fair. Crazy Nights, really?
That's
not fair.
But that's not my actual favorite. My actual favorite is Big Daddy. Because that made me cry like a baby when I saw that the first time.
Good
I wipe my own ass.
I wipe my own ass. It's a good movie. It's not a
It's a
bad
good
movie. I'm not a
movie.
huge fan of that one, but
I like
it's not
that
a bad
one.
It's not a bad one. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of Adam Sandler movies, but I like him infinitely
Really?
more. Yeah, I don't know. Probably because we have a similar bit. So the guy who makes a lot of noises.
Get angry.
Well, yeah, different voices, different ways of inflecting physical comedy, fucking singing. Whether good or not is not fucking important. Everybody can suck my ass.
I like Adam Sandler movies in general. There's a couple that I'm like, ugh, but like not really. I've watched most of
the
this
funny
stuff.
thing is, I'll sit here and I'll rattle them all off, and I'll talk about how I like each one. So
This is exactly what happened with the Jim Carrey discussion that we had.
I know.
You were like, oh yeah, I only like a couple, and then we listed them. You were like, oh, I like that movie. I like that movie.
I was begrudging in it, but the reality is, I think I like the idea of them, and then or I hate the idea of them, but I actually like them. I know I've done it with a couple female characters as well. I can't help it. I have mental issues. What do you want from me? I don't know why they allow me out on the streets.
I don't know, Dave. Are you wearing a helmet?
Well, I got a pussy on my head. It offers some padding.
You know what? If that makes you happy and makes you feel special, then more power to you.
Yeah, we've definitely done this with Adam Sandler before as well. Yeah, definitely have.
Sure.
We're repeating ourselves. We're in a fucking loop.
Yeah.
So let's go to Monday Night Raw, shall we? And you can give us a copious question of the day is, what is your favorite? And mods spam this every so often, throw it in there. And I want it in the comment sections after the show. What is your favorite movie couple of all time? And bonus, who's your favorite really married celebrity couple? Mine, Tom Hanks and what's her fuck?
I can't remember who he's married.
Oh, fucking shit! They even did a movie together too.
That surprises me. That surprises me.
Why?
Well, let me Google that first because that will bug us both.
What's her fucking name? They're a great couple. Look, if Goldie Hawn and fucking you broke my heart knowing that Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn aren't married. If they were, I'd pick them.
They are married.
I thought you told me they weren't.
They are married.
If they're married,
No. That wasn't what broke your heart. What broke your heart was when I told you that Kate Hudson is not his dad.
So I just inferred they weren't married. So they're married?
They are married,
yes.
Then
they win. There they are.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he just said Tom Hanks and some woman I'm trying to
Rita
Google.
Wilson.
God damn it.
Rita Wilson. I beat you, Carl. I beat you. Rita Wilson. Hit me. I hit the Rita hit because I started thinking of Phil's wife's name. I was like, Rita Wilson. That Thing You Do is a brilliant movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, really? I haven't. Yeah. Wait a minute. Now I feel we have done this, and I feel I made you watch this already. Are you sure?
What's that thing you do?
Where the fucking the Wonders.
Yes.
I know
I have
we did
seen that
this.
one. I don't know why. I forgot that was Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. Rita Wilson's in it too. Remember I pointed out there were the big old boobies in the jazz bar?
Yeah.
in the black jazz bar with the two white people in there. With the two whiteys. It was so great. I love that fucking movie.
In the words of Canadian songstress Celine Dion, it's all coming back to me now.
Good people make mistakes. It's okay, good buddy. Oh, fuck. Oh, good Lord. So, yes, I want to know what yours is. Let me know. Okay, yeah, that's easy. And I'll even throw in a third. We'll give, because I'm sticking by Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson in the two spot. And I'll give Rhea Perlman and Danny DeVito the number 3. Just because, bless them.
I love them, especially, I loved Matilda growing up. And I love the story, like, it's very sad, but I love the story behind Matilda with, like, the little girl was going, her mum was losing her mum to breast cancer, and, like, Danny DeVito and his wife, like, they really sort of adopted her and kind of, like, treated her like their own daughter and, like, made sure she was happy and, like, preoccupied. They took her to places when her mum was going for chemo and stuff. Like, they really, like, stepped up and sort of became part of her life, and I really love that story. I think it's really sweet, especially because on screen they're shouting at her like, right. "I'm big, you're small. I'm right, you're wrong."
I appreciate them because they gave me one of my favorite Family Guy cutaways.
Oh,
the setup was something like they're an easier match than Rhea Perlman and Danny DeVito, and it's Danny. It's Danny DeVito on one knee with the ring. Opens the Rhea Perlman and says, "Well, it's me or nothing."
Oh my God.
It's great. And then he's just cheated on her for 40 fucking years. Why? It's me or nothing.
Formal Ghost says Tom Hanks married Rita after, and he married a Wilson after his volleyball bestie.
I didn't even catch that when I read it. I thought his comment was so stupid, I didn't even read it. And then I felt like, that's actually really good. Formal deserves a kudo. Wilson! I laughed in the theater. I laughed in the theater at that. Like, I was the only... I thought everyone was going to laugh. I just started laughing. And I was like, oh. I thought it was hysterical. Oh, how's that?
Oh, God.
It was heartbreaking, but really funny.
It was.
Yeah, you know what's really ironic is I have a dentist named Spalding. I fucking love Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, man, that's a motherfucker. Only Tom Hanks can be funny talking to nothing. In a movie, not doing stand-up.
Be wholesome and funny at the same time.
Man, heartbreaking. That movie puts you through the fucking ringer. I saw that in the theater. That fucking movie put me through the goddamn ringer, man.
Yeah.
It's an emotional movie.
It was a very emotional movie.
Love that movie.
Oh, random piece of Nixie trivia for the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it. Nixie trivia. There you go.
So my granddad actually built and owns a hotel in the Philippines, and he named it after. He named the bar section after the Castaway movie, so it's Castaway Bar.
Really?
Yeah, because he loved that movie so much.
That's
because
awesome.
I think he felt something towards the character that fell onto an island and kind of like abandoned all life and forgot he had anything here at home, and then came back and went, oh look, I have a family here.
This story got real fucking dark real fucking quick. My God, do you need couch time?
Do you realize how many of my stories start lighthearted and then go really dark?
It's
especially when it's family shit.
Right. Oh my God.
The more you know.
Where are you, Salman Rushdie? What the fuck is happening here?
I have had a very interesting life, I tell you.
Yeah.
I tells you.
I hope that my theory on the afterlife is true, and you get to tell God all these stories, and he just laughs, and then you get mad at him.
Well, then I get to kick him in the balls for giving me such a life.
What if that is the prize? Like if after everything, like you get to tell God everything that you went through, and then he goes. Then at the end of it, he goes. You get one shot.
No. It's a game show. It's a game show. So like at the end, God goes, right, now you got to make the decision. Do you take the high five or the kick in the nads?
No, I would definitely
kicking the nads.
I think.
Yeah, but
I like
some people
better.
who like
One
Tom
shot.
Brady. Tom Brady's gonna high five him.
You see, I don't know. I think I like the idea. Well, okay, whatever if you have nothing but good fortune, and I'm sure Tom Brady has things he wants to punch God in the face for too. Jesus Christ, yeah, Tom doesn't suffer. Nobody suffers if they're happy and rich, I'm sure. God damn it, Nixie. What a terrible thing to say. What a terrible thing. Like, has Tom Brady never stubbed his toe before? Has Tom Brady never lost a relative to a disease? Has Tom Brady never accidentally sharted when he thought it was just a farted? No, we've all done these things. He's human.
I'm just saying that I'd rather cry in a Ferrari than anywhere else, okay?
So you're telling me that if I got you a Ferrari, that you'd be fine with life as it is?
Well, I'd sell the Ferrari and fix all the problems in my life, but sure.
Ask for the money. Why did you say Ferrari?
Because I don't know, a Ferrari can get me places. I don't know.
Literally and figuratively in this, if you sell it, no, you're good. So I don't know where we've gone to with all of this.
We were talking. We were going to go to Raw, but then we got so balls deep into power celebrities that we ended up talking about God.
I would. Oh, speaking of which, what would be? That's a big jump there. But, since you brought up power celebrities, which celebrity couple would you want to have a menage you with?
Do you know what? This is right. So I would love to be part of the throuple that would be Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
Ooh,
only for
that's violent.
The banter, because their sense of humor on shaming each other on the internet just has me in fucking hysterics. Some of the stuff that they've done, I read the fluff articles. You know, the top 20 moments Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively made you have power couple goals.
Are they still together?
It's like, oh yeah. Even though, she's in love with Ryan Gosling and he's in love with really
Hugh Jackman.
Actress. Oh, Hugh Jackman, yeah.
He's definitely in love with Hugh Jackman.
But I just love the banter that they have.
That's why you want to fuck him?
I love laughter. Laughter is the only thing that makes life bearable.
You know where I stand on that. You know I agree with you on that.
So, that's what you're looking for. And if someone makes me laugh every day, I'm gonna love that person to death. Whether it be
I'm not talking emotion. I'm just talking who you want to fuck. What couple do you want to get into a big, nasty? I know you're not a big fuck person. I know. I don't like to be touched. I know. Can you just go with the bit? Can you go with the bit? Can you just go with the bit? God damn it. Fine, I'll give you mine. And to go with your theme of keeping it because of laughter, I will double down on my pick from before and once again pick Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman.
That's the throuple. That's the sex throuple.
That's what I'm fucking. Me and Danny are gonna spit roast Rhea. That's how it's gonna go down. It'll be the most adorable high five, low five ever.
No, it won't be the Eiffel Tower. It'll be the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah, so I got to bring the hand down. I can't give him a high five. I got to bring it down low.
It'll be the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Amazing. No, how'd you miss that? The Leaning Tower of Perlman.
The Leaning Tower of Rhea.
No,
that sounds more like Pisa.
But it's Perlman starts with a P.
Oh, right. That goes to the chat. Chat. Which one fits that better?
What's more important, Rhea, the Leaning Tower of Rhea? I actually kind of do like the sound of that now. Or the Leaning Tower of Perlman, which is more descriptive because I immediately thought of Rhea Ripley. So
come on!
I did. I was like,
that would still be a leaning tower because she would tower over you. Just saying.
I don't know. And she's taller than me.
And in this instance, she's the one with the dick. So
I don't think she has. That's not nice. She doesn't have a penis. She might have a strap on.
I'm saying that she's.
Are you calling Rhea Perlman a hermaphrodite?
Awesome.
She's so awesome. She has a penis. Are you saying that men are more awesome than women because of the penis?
Strap one on to see this through. That's what I think.
I think you're a fucking what? So what's the male version of a feminist? A maleist?
I don't think there is such a thing.
Well, if there is, I think you're one. I think we just heard that Nixie hates her own gender and feels that men are superior because of the penis.
Oh, shut up!
You said she was so awesome that she grows a penis.
Come on. There's a reason that the penis looks like a joystick. Come on, who controls the penis? Come on. That should be a feminist slogan. Come on.
Whoever has the right credit card slot.
And
that's how we go full circle. That's a callback. That's amazing. This is great being here.
How did we get here?
I don't know. I'm glad to be here. Speaking of Rhea. She's on a little show called Monday Night Raw, which we watched last night. I was not feeling up to doing a full review. I was just dead. I was dead. But we stayed in there, and we actually watched the entire fucking thing. Could have and probably should have went live, but had we have, probably would have lost the channel. We said a couple out-of-pocket things.
we need like a podcast that is just us uncut. It's just...
And by we, I mean Nixie. You should have heard the things Nixie was saying. She once again, she's got a real problem with Kelly Clarkson. I'm getting tired of it.
I love Kelly Clarkson.
No, that's a goddamn lie.
God
but no, we did watch Raw last night, and well, let's just get into it. I mean, we don't need to go through it all, but the beginning of it was really great. They fired me up, man, with Brock coming out in gear, ready to fuck up Bobby Lashley, all that stuff. It was fun. It was a good little opener. We had a lot of good stuff. That was just the matches were real solid throughout the night. Some decent promo work, nothing amazing. The announce team didn't make me want to jump off a fucking building while committing seppuku. It's and then Ronda at the end was nice because it didn't end with her. You know, I knew that we were going to get something else when Becky was alone in the ring for a second and still talking.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I saw something on Twitter today that said that people who were at the stadium said that Lita actually got such a louder pop than Ronda, which I think we pointed out anyway.
Yes.
I remember saying, God, they're louder for her than they were for Ronda. But like, I think it's just because it was announced that Ronda was going to be there anyway.
Right.
Like, but they never said anything about Lita showing up.
You know how fucking petty and unfair that statement is for people to go, Lita got a better fucking pop than Ronda. First off, exactly what you just said is 100% fucking true. They're not even thinking in show terms. They pop with Ronda, and they give us a good little fucking moment, and then they go over the top with the Hall of Famer, one of the most beloved performers WWE's ever had. Lita's transcendent. Do you know how many gays follow her? Like all of them. Oh my god. She's like the Joan Rivers of wrestling.
I showed you too that she looks so much like my friend.
No, I think your friend looks like her. To be fair, I think your friend looks like her.
Oh,
Lita's older. She's got seniority.
Yeah. Okay. So my friend looks like her.
That's right.
And I was like, well, you know what? She's hot.
Barry, you need to start hooking me up with some of your friends or your sister or something, man. Like, I'm not saying let's poison your sister's boyfriend. They better, like, I'm just gonna call him boyfriend, but we could poison him, you know. By we, I mean you, because you're there physically. But it would be
you and him can smoke weed until you get and see who bows out first. Have a weed off.
I win.
Weed off.
Why do we even need to bother?
I don't know.
Stop.
This is my guy. This is my guy.
Stop it. Well, who's your guy?
He's my guy. As in, like, he's the guy that helps me find stuff.
I thought I was your guy. How is he your guy? I'm
Dave.
Twitch husband.
You're
I'm Cosmic fucking Lannister twin.
No, I mean as in he's the guy that gets stuff.
In the UK. You got
There's an ocean between us.
Literally. There's an ocean. I could smoke this guy out of the table any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
I would actually love to see that.
I would destroy him. It wouldn't even be fair.
I would love to see that.
Do you know how many people can hang with me hitting bongs? Like,
I think you two would hit it off.
No, because I want to fuck his woman. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, marry your sister. and be loving and supportive and take care of her like the goddess and queen she is. You see?
Oh yeah, we're back to the Eiffel Tower talk. I see.
Wait,
okay.
Wait, on who? No, we can't do that. Don't talk about your sister like that, Nixie.
Do you know that every one of my male friends has had a thing for my sister at one point?
And you too. They just don't tell you. You really think that none of your fucking friends have ever... Stop it. You need to stop it.
I'm not even getting into that discussion, but I'm telling you that so I'm so used to this. I had one friend who would literally just try to get on my nerves by saying the most outrageous stuff, and I'm numb to it. I'm so numb to it. My sister can handle herself. She's a powerhouse. I do not need to protect her. She can protect herself. She's a hurricane.
I know.
She's a tornado.
And you know what? I'm a high pressure system waiting for that low draft to come on through, baby.
She brings the thunder.
She brings the thunder like Myanmar.
But we're getting off topic. So
again, because this isn't a train track with fucking constant flipping fucking switches. I mean, come on. So what did you think of Raw? I enjoyed it overall. I mean,
I thought it was pretty good. There was enough stuff left over from Rumble that they had to tie up that it kept me interested.
Yeah.
So the storylines are still ongoing that have got, they've still got a pull to them. But I'm not saying that that's going to keep me interested for the next, how many weeks till WrestleMania?
12.
Exactly. I feel like, there's enough content for the next couple of weeks, maybe. But then after that, are they going to still keep me interested?
Well, we got Elimination Chamber. So, yeah, I think so. So they keep things banging during this time of year. This is where they really bang, 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 bang. You're not really going to, if you're looking to keep yourself interested, you're not going to have to wait long. Because not only are we getting a WrestleMania here, those Saudi Arabia shows, every fucking one of them are basically a WrestleMania. Like, they treat them like they're the most important show of the year because that's where the most money comes. WWE doesn't have to fucking listen to anything. They don't have to listen to motherfucking ratings. They don't have to listen to fans. They don't have to listen to anybody. Because not only did they sign a $500 million deal with two motherfucking companies in the past 4 years, being NBC and the other one, Fox. And now they're signing deals with Disney, so that's a third fucking major television studio that will probably see some WWE content in ABC. This is fucking insane. If they were fine with just that. They were fine with just that. But then they signed this. What they're saying is, what the people in the know are saying is essentially $1 billion deal with Saudi Arabia. They don't have to listen to fucking anything. They can do what they want.
I can do what I want.
I'm a big guy now. I can do what I want.
Speaking of Saudi Arabia, though, that show is starting to get stacked. Like we just said, like that they have got quite a lot of stuff going on. Fucking
yeah. They are performing for the royalty. It's like, and then the commoners just get to be there, all while WWE champions for change. Like, say what you want about it. I mean, and Tobes is right. And every time we talk about this, Tobes gets irritated, and he has every fucking right to be. Being from the region, not exactly Saudi Arabia, but in Sandland, somewhere over there. He can speak on things in different contexts. He can have a little bit more authority when talking about them. And I believe him when he says that this is all just part of the Saudi royal family's PR. And he's right. It is. You think this all fucking coincide with Kasagi and all that shit out of happenstance? No, of course not.
Fair.
I know a couple things. I could say a couple real shits every so often. I still got those bullets left in the gun. Click-a-clack.
Click-clack.
I just happen to choose dick and fart jokes.
Whereas dick and fart jokes choose me.
That's right. That's why you are the bane, and you simply adopted the dick and fart jokes. I was born in them. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't even know what that fucking means. What the fuck? Just dick and fart jokes all around here. Queef fart too. Queef jokes. Queef jokes too.
Yeah. God damn.
So
I had a very interesting childhood.
I was. The what? It's a fart world after all. Good God. How much did your ears hurt when I yelled? Yes, we got to listen. We had an interesting time in that chat last night, especially towards the fucking end, Missy.
Fake was like, yeah, spat.
He screamed so hard for Leah. I know at one point, I think it was after Raw, because we ended up watching stuff, his ass fell asleep. Because at one point, Dixie tried to talk to him, and he was like, huh? Yeah, totally.
Right, it was when I was showing you guys a picture of my friend, and I was like, fake.
5 minutes later, he was gone.
I was like, fake! Tell me my friend is hot.
Tell me my friend is hot and looks just like Lita. He probably even forgot about that picture.
Maybe.
He might have.
But
But
you missed it now. The moment is gone. You're not getting it again.
That's right. You don't get it. Everybody gets one. Make sure you guys get into the Discord. We're turning the show over to you in just moments. Tell your mamas, tell your pops. Go ahead and hit it up on the Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. Let them fucking know that it's time for you guys to talk about the things that you want to talk about. If Nixie has stories, it's time for her. If Fake's got stories, you can jump in. If anyone's got stories, it's time for them. And remember, tomorrow, Willie Mac Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it rolling, baby. You got anything this week?
Have I got anything this week? Do you know the funny thing is, I repeat the question and get them to answer it back in another question. No, but I was looking around it for stuff after we spoke earlier, and I was like, what am I going to talk about? But I was just like, why don't we just talk about what we've been like? Legends of Arceus. I think we should talk about that.
I think that's a great topic.
I think it needs a big discussion on whether or not this is going to be the future of Pokemon, and is this the best Pokemon game they've ever released? Because everybody's abuzz with it. Like, I swear to God, the Pokemon company could fucking cure all fucking hate in the world. Because when Pokemon Go was released, the world was peaceful.
The world
united. Everybody went outside. Everybody coupled together and went Pokemon hunting and shit. It was amazing. And then Arceus, like, everyone's like, look at this awesome game. We're all so happy.
There seems to be a thing of unity. There's some hatred over it. I wouldn't say a lot, though.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard a few people pipe up with some complaints.
But they start with it's the same thing. They start with the same thing every time. The graphics, I like the way it performs. That's the one I hate. Man, some of the performance issues. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
What?
I actually had this discussion when I was streaming yesterday. Someone came in and they said, well, I think the graphics are bad and that the frame rates keep dropping out. And I was like, when?
I haven't noticed any
of these. I have seen people posting clips of like the Pokemon accidentally like being in the air or the items being
glitches.
That's normal.
Have you ever played a glitch-free game? Have you ever gotten through a game without having one glitch? Come on, like something minor, like putting your hand through a wall on accident, anything. They just exist. Some are noticeable, some are not, but they exist. This game was clean. This game looks really, really good.
But the issues they're having as well. If it's little things like that, that's going to get fixed pretty sharpish.
Patched. Yes.
There will be a patch out probably within the month that's going to fix all those little tweaks and stuff. Like they wouldn't know these. This game could get real
good soon. You know that too, right? Exactly. This game can get so much better.
I kind of hope they develop it more. Like they actually start adding like more to that game itself as well. Like
you don't have to make another game. You could do another Legends game, but like develop that to the side. You could develop so much content for this. So much content for this. And you already have the base game down, so just keep going. This is a winner. This is a winner. Yep. And I want to do I would like to invite a few people on for this and do a big Pokemon discussion. Like all of our Pokemon people that we can pull in, let's do, because I think we could have a lot of fun with that. Because this is, to me, you know how I feel about this game. I can answer your question real simple on as far as, is this the best Pokemon game ever made? Yes. Yes, it is. And I say that with no disrespect towards what Pokemon has done. But here's the reality, man. When you can make a game that makes me feel like my mind was feeling when I was playing that game originally. Like I would play the game on the Game Boy, and what I'd see on the screen is not what I saw in my mind. It's what I'm playing right now in Arceus. It's almost identical the way I saw things. It's just the way I'd run around. Just the little things, being able to change your perspective. And then on top of that, if they would have just gave us that with all the other fucking bullshit that we always hate about Pokemon games, I would have accepted them. But they didn't. They changed the fucking organization system, the fucking move set. The moves are the cleanest they've ever been in a Pokemon game. The Pokemon just learn and remember, and you just switch them back and forth. That's amazing.
That got me. When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, we'll be choosing a new move. Okay. And I love that they're like, the Pokemon had an idea for a new move.
A thought. They're living creatures. They're reconfiguring the Pokemon-human relationship by going back to the beginning through writing. And that's amazing for them to do, because this could have been a throwaway game, and it wasn't. It's amazing. I love the naming. I don't have to go to a fucking move deleter. I don't have to go to a name raider. I can just do it like you should be able to. Brilliant. Great game.
But like you just said, like they've gone back to basics. But the thing is that this is now technically a prequel game.
Yes.
Because this is like set so far in the past.
They can do whatever they want.
Of the Diamond and Pearl era that they could restart the franchise technically, but like do it in. I would love to go and see the other regions. I would love to see Kanto and Johto.
Yeah,
like
what
this,
Kanto looked like hundreds of years ago. I think that's got to be the plan. But maybe just add them to this game.
Yeah, but we're so nostalgic. We're such a nostalgic generation of people if you ask people what their favorite Pokemon games are, they usually pick the first one or around the first type that they played that they really like pulled them in as a kid and made them feel utter joy. So the fact that they can now do that same effect, but now like to blow nostalgia out of our eyes and be like, this is how we could make it if we did it now. Like,
in some ways they did that too. In some ways they kind of did it too, which I thought was the most brilliant thing that they could have done in the game is the fact that they brought people and Pokemon and all the cultures that we've seen throughout all the games. They brought them into one game and had them interact. It makes everything make so much more sense. Maybe there were reasons why we have less of that diversity in some of these regions now, or at times when we played the games previously. There was ways to narratively write that. But the fact that they addressed it and the fact that they would show walking around and then a random ass motherfucker saying Alola. I mean, these are just little touches that are just amazing. Mm-hmm. If you've played every one of these games, which if you're listening to us, you probably have, because you're a psychopath like we are. I can't say enough, and I almost feel like I am saying too much. I'm too positive, as always, because I'm passionate. And I like stuff, so I just tell you how I feel. This game's amazing, and I can't wait until we're done. Well, I can't wait until we're done, but as soon as we're done, go and play some Pokemans.
The funny thing is I would say, and this is probably quite a bold statement, and I don't think it would be a hot take necessarily, but it's my opinion. I think the Pokemon Company could give Disney a fucking run for its money.
Oh, as far as
Pokemon is, I mean, you think of how many pies they've got their fingers in. Like, you can buy Pokemon merchandise for your kitchen. You can buy bedding. You can buy plushies. You can buy everything's got Pokemon on it.
So does Disney. Now that Disney owns everything, now it really is the same as it was before too. But I mean, Mickey is on every fucking thing, and they have so many characters like that. That now, especially, granted, they didn't develop all of them, so the Pokemon Company stands alone in that, because the success that Pokemon's had in the last 25 years, it's hard.
But it started as a craze that they didn't even think was going to last longer than like
in an era where it was all about crazes. Because in that time, Beanie Babies, Pogs, it was just one after a fucking another in the 90s, and this was supposed to be another one, except for the fucking nerds like me and Chris fucking Fortuno, my best friend growing up, from Yonkers, New York, man. He moved to fucking Vegas. I wanted to bang his mom so bad. He fucking, him and I used to read the trade books from for about all the stuff that's getting showed at like magazines, because the internet was a thing, but it wasn't a big thing. And so we would read these fucking, and we saw an article early. I wish I had it because I can't find it. But we saw an article talking and showing the original backs, the original backs, not the ones that we would see later on. When they were originally showing it, I think it was in like late 95 is when they started actually showing these and throwing the ideas around it in like 3-card little things.
Yeah. Unfucking
believable. And me and him looked at each other and we just sort of knew. And then when it came out, we would just park ourselves at the George's card shop and just fucking open cards till the cows came home. And I just never stopped. I've just never stopped. And there's not another thing like that outside of sports. Outside of my and I love Star Wars, but I've had times where I'll just go without Star Wars. I've never had a time in the last 25 years where I've had no Pokemon in my life.
That's the thing. Like, to me, like it never went away. It never went away. And even now as an adult, like as much as I will pick it up and play with it still and do stuff with it, but it became a thing for us to share with our kids.
Yep. Alicia hates Pokemon. That bums me out.
Oh,
she doesn't like the games. She doesn't like the games. She'll watch the anime.
Our kids, like, we watched the anime together. We watched all the movies together.
Lucky.
Like my kids had all the plushies that were personally, like, they were like
she has
mine
all
and Jason's,
mine.
and
Yeah, she has mine.
yeah. And then now my kid has way more plushies than I do. She collects the manga. She reads the fucking manga. Like, I was never able to get it.
If I got her Pokemon manga, she would read that. She reads all the other manga.
Oh, she should. It's so much darker as well.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Does
it's
Damien
gruesome
kill
in some
the fucking
places.
Charmander?
No, but like, as in, like, Pokemon get cut up and like cut open
it's
and
die. It's kind of like this game. Then that was another thing. Arceus took fucking risks by making this game feel more dangerous. Like the respect and reverence for the danger of Pokemon is really hit hard early in the game, and the fact that Pokemon can attack you and can kill you and can hurt you, and these motherfuckers will leave you out there to motherfucking die. I'm like, they went heavy. Like that game, the way they started that game, from God absorbing you into his fucking pussy, then queefing you out into another time and space, like that game hit hard. I was like, this is some fucked up shit.
It felt like a rebirth.
It did, and it was.
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
I'm very happy, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Cannot wait. Copious question of the day number 2. Have you played Arceus? I want this in the comments section. You guys don't fucking type in the comment section after this shit's over, and it really bothers me. Leave comments, cunts. And I 2 questions.
Leave us things to read.
Right?
We like to read.
Tell me I'm pretty. I need positive reinforcement in my life. I do. I got a great. So I'm taken back. I'm really righting my own ship today, because you can bitch in life. You know, you can bitch about things that you don't like, but even if your friends don't tell you, at some point, you know when, you know what, have I done anything recently within the last week to change anything prospectively? And if you're honest with yourself, a lot of times that answer will be no, and maybe a lot longer than a week. However, digging yourself out of that and deciding to take small steps, nothing hard, nothing major, and in my case, it was just simple acts of actual commitment. Ordering fucking food for the week. That was a huge thing for me that I've just not been able to do for one reason or another. Not all just because I just didn't. There was other reasons for it, but getting that done and having a meal fucking cooking behind me on a crock pot like a fucking psychopath, I feel fantastic about all this, and it's really set my mind in a good motion, and it's kind of just transferred all day that way. This is the first real good day I've had this year. Like, honestly, like really good. Today made me feel like I'm going to be okay. I don't know if I'll feel that way tomorrow, but today is one of those days that just make you feel like everything's going to work out, you know, and it all starts with you. Don't you like days like that? They don't come all the time, but it's nice to have them, right?
It is, and it is very hard when you feel like you're in a rut to be able to take yourself out of the situation and look at it from an outside objectively from an outside perspective and say, okay, I've been banging my head against this brick wall for a while. Like, I need to do something. I can't just keep trying to break through the same walls. And you need to change direction sometimes. Sometimes it's just a small thing. I actually read somewhere in a mental health article before about the importance of doing small things. Like, if you can't change your mental health, like, you can't just do it overnight. It's not always that easy. But you can control little things in your life, like make your bed when you get out of bed.
Yep.
Because it's just an objective that you can control, that you can start your day off and say, I am in control of making myself make a change. Just make your bed.
Yep.
And then
Simple.
Brush your teeth. Like, you can tick these things off. Just do essential things, and eventually you can add bigger things and add more things and then start planning for the future and doing other things.
See,
so
you
don't
lucky.
have to have everything figured out at once, like, at all.
See, I got real lucky. I got, and you're 100% right, by the way. I got real lucky to where this little funk for the past whatever, it never got to that. Like, the basic needs stuff. I mean, look at me. I am fucking taking care of myself physically, finally, for the first time in a long time, even through hard times. That's a good thing. So I knew I was going to be okay. But
and you're looking awesome, we might say.
Thank you, darling.
In the comments below.
Yes, comments below. But no, but having... It's that next level stuff, especially when you're trying to stay afloat and have, I got the business thing going. I have a lot of life questions I need to answer in the next few days and the next coming weeks. I've had some real interesting shit happen, both good and bad recently. that I need to absorb and decide what I need to do. And I know that those decisions and those actions are coming, and I needed to pile up some wins. I've been having issues at work. I've been having issues getting myself going just in regular routine things. So today I said there was no way that I wasn't going to at least try. And I projected that vibe and I projected that energy, and I got shit done today, and I'm just thrilled. And of course, it's always easier to say things like this when you had customers. And we did. We had a few, more than a few. But I put the work in. I put a whole bunch of stuff out. That prompted Phil to fucking clean all the dirt off the sidewalk. And next thing we know, we're getting mobbed. You know, and it was a good day. It was a good day.
And it was just a change. You did something different.
Now, whether or not it would have happened anyway, that doesn't fucking matter, does it?
The thing is, I think the human brain has this habit of when something bad happens, we stack it. Like you're saying, about needing the wins. Like, well, we don't tend to stack our wins. We tend to think our wins are like disposable. We've had a win, we've spent it, it's gone, it's done. Yep. But what we do is when we get bad things happen, we don't just let them bad things go. We keep them.
Put them in the bank.
We put them in the bank, and then in our minds, all we see is failure and things going wrong. But if you start to look at little things, and especially if you're making the effort to do these small things to make yourself have wins, you're going to start feeling better, because you're going to start seeing that you do have control in things. You might not have control of everything. No one ever does. But you can control some things in your life. And it's that sense of power and control that we need sometimes to reassure us that we are doing okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's important to have people that share that same narrative with you and share that same ideology. I don't keep a lot of close friends. And part of the reason for that is not everybody can take the way that I am. And I don't mean that as self-deprecating or that I'm like evil or bad or anything. But I keep a pretty, I don't want to say shit-talky vibe, but anyone who's around me that's been around me who knows, you could say whatever the fuck you want. And I think it's okay. And as long as you give me permission, I will do the same as well. And that may seem like a frivolous thing just for the sake of comedy. But no, there's deeper meaning to it, and there's reason. And my philosophy is if I can have that back and forth where literally anything can be said, when I need it or my friends need it, we can say whatever we need to say because we've already established an open rapport like that. It may have been about bad things and shit talk and fun, but you would be surprised how neurologically that fucking connects, and you just are able to tell these people something that you might not be able to others, and you need that. I'm not trying to be one of these people, get it out, but I'm telling you, get it out. If you have people you can trust and confide in, you have people that make you stronger. If you don't have talent, have talented friends, that sort of fucking thing, they will get you out of them holes. Because what do friends do when you're in a hole, Nixie?
They get down there with you.
What do they do, Nixie?
They get down there in that hole with you.
Get down in that hole in there with them. That's fucking right, they do, good buddy.
If you don't have stability, have stable friends.
That's right. Oh, well, we kind of fail at that too, but that's all right.
Hey, but you know what? We get down there.
But no, it's very important, and I'm just very grateful. You know, I've been going through it. I'm going through it lately. Yeah, I'm not hiding it. You know, I let you guys know. It's part of the reason why I think ultimately I am able to be okay. You own it. You own it. And you try to fix it. You don't give up on yourself. I'm not trying to turn into fucking Tony Robbins here, but just keep on fucking pushing through. No matter what you're going through, no matter what's happening, just keep on pushing and make the changes. Don't keep bitching. You're going to wear your friends out and you're going to wear yourself out. Don't keep bitching. Make the change, because then your friends and everyone around will at least be able to see this motherfucker's trying. This motherfucker is trying. And they respect it.
I think my favorite saying, I can't even remember where I heard it. I think it was in a movie or something. But my favorite thing is, just because you fall on your ass doesn't mean you have to stay there.
That's right. That's right.
You know, like I've personally had a really shitty first few weeks of, the first part of the year has been awful. It's been awful. I've had a family death. I've been in hospital twice. It's been rough. But then I see other people around me, and everyone's just having roughness, but we're all just hanging on to each other. Yep. And that's important too. because sometimes if you can't fix a problem in your own life, you don't realize how much it helps yourself to listen to other people and take in theirs and try and, like give that person a purpose is giving yourself a purpose, because you feel like you're needed and invalid and valid. And, it gives you that bit.
It goes back to the ending of South Park post-COVID. Sometimes you just got to cut each other a little bit of break. You got to cut each other some slack. Give that person the permission to cut themselves some slack. It's fucking hard. This is a tough fucking time. But we're doing it. We're making it through. We're getting through more than we want to admit. And I gotta hang on to that. So that's about all I got. What you got? Anything else?
Well, I think that's a pretty good note.
Right? We hit a nice little positive note there.
God, would you have thought in like half an hour ago when we were like screaming, crying, laughing at fucking strap-ons and stuff that we would finish on such a soft and tender note? Like,
well, firstly, you used a lot of sexual language after talking about a strap-on, and that's what I appreciate about you. But no,
that's what you appreciate about me, Dave.
Oh, look, the grounds. No, because this place is where this happens. The fucking MushPuff Club, I'm telling you guys, and it's been for fucking a decade now. This is the place where everything can exist simultaneously. We can talk about deep fucking and have emotional fucking support conversations, and it's all not bullshit. That's just the special place that we have here, and it just talks to the rapport that we all have and respect that we have, and that's how we make the world go round. So, bam. Yeah. Riveter, I wish I had a porpoise. I'm sure Flipper's out there somewhere for you, my friend. Last chance for romance. If you want to get into the Discord, great. If not, you can go ahead and wait for Twitch, because it's coming. We're going to Twitch. Well, I'm going to Twitch. Nix, are you going to Twitch?
I'm going to Twitch.
We're going to play some Pokemon. Fake, you going to Twitch? He's going to Twitch. Riveter, you going to Twitch? He's going to Twitch. I'm surprised we're not going to Twitch right now.
I'm surprised we're not going to Twitch right now.
You ready? Good. We're going. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out right here on YouTube. Share it. Hit the like button on the way out. Stop being fucking posers. Stop being fake fucking fans. Like, share. The things that you do for people that you like, the streamers that you like, the ones that you talk about all the time on my fucking timeline. Do it for me. Do it for Nixie. Do it
Tell
for
Dave
Fake.
He's pretty.
Did the graphic. Tell Dave that he's pretty. Is that so hard? This is the team effort around here. Riveter bought the computer. Fucking Carl bet on pretty much everything else. Fake does the graphics. Nixie brings the funny. I can talk into a microphone for long periods of time. We make it happen.
Kiwi brings the bunny pictures.
Kiwi brings the fucking thunder. She brings my fucking peace. Like you don't even know. My daily fucking communication with Kiwi the last few months probably has kept me from fucking murdering multiple people. Like, there's probably bunnies waiting for me somewhere. Oh, look, there they are. And life's good. And life's good again.
Get yourself some Kiwis, guy.
Get yourself you need a Kiwi, you need a Carl, you need a Fake, you need a Riveter. You don't really need a formal ghost because he's not around all the time. But most of these guys, you need one of them. Or find the best equivalent.
Is a formal ghost a Marcus?
A Marcus, you say? Yes.
Oh, Marcus!
Marcus! My name is not Marcus. I am the Marquis. All right. Thank you guys. Oh, Norm. Huh? What? Huh? Have a good night, everybody. Thank you very much. Real Talk actually, it won't be Real Talk taking us home because it's just my little soulless, cold outro. We'll be on Twitch in moments, people. Have yourself a fucking rockin' day. Good night.